Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to go ahead and watch part 2. I'm not sure what's on part 2. See, this happened over 9 years ago, but the pain is still there, even after having 2 kids. But let's go ahead and check out part 2.
The day I found out I was pregnant, they told me I was 5 weeks and 5 days. And that was back in December 6th. So about a month and a half later, having that miscarriage, they still told me I was at that mark 6 weeks, knowing, you know, a month later I should have been like 7 or 8 weeks. But that told me that, I mean, I've looked on the internet, you know, since it happened and realized that I think my baby had stopped growing at some point in time, and I was still carrying it up until January, like somewhere between when I found out in December until January. My baby had stopped growing. It was just sitting there. And then I finally started having the actual miscarriage. So I ended up having an incomplete miscarriage. So a week later, which was the 24th, January 24th, was the last day I bled. I bled for a week from the day I had a miscarriage up until a week later. I had bleeding.
That's crazy. And Cody was born on January 24th the next year.
Finding out if, because I've heard, you know, you can have infections and things like that from a miscarriage, or you can probably not have a baby again. So I went back up to the ER and they told me my cervix was closed. So, yeah, that's my miscarriage. And it took, you know, my mom went with me and she asked me, you know, how do I feel? Because she looked, I mean, it didn't seem like I was sad or anything to her. And it was like, I told her I was shocked. More than anything, I wasn't sad. At that moment, when I found out that day it happened, I wasn't sad. I was just shocked. I was like so shocked that it happened. Like, I don't know. I mean, the moment the doctor told me I had the miscarriage, like my heart dropped. Like I was sad for like that instant. Yeah, and then it went away, and I was just like shocked. Like, I can't believe this happened. It didn't happen. I can't believe this happened. Like, that was just going through my head. And I was like, yeah, I do feel sad, but I feel more shocked than anything. Okay, the whole pregnancy, the length of the little bit I had of a pregnancy, I've had 2 ultrasounds. The first one I seen, the baby was actually there, but I couldn't, you know, it was so teeny, it wasn't a baby or anything. And there was another one I had when I had a miscarriage, but I didn't get to see that one. I never heard a heartbeat. I mean, they never detected a heartbeat or anything. They never said that we're going to look for the heartbeat or whatever. I never heard a heartbeat or anything. I didn't actually see a baby, so it's like, to me, if that would have happened, if I would have heard a heartbeat or actually seen the baby or felt the baby move inside of me, it would be even harder for me to get over this miscarriage. Like some people I found on YouTube and some people I actually know that's had a miscarriage, and I just know it's something, for some people it takes a long time for them to get over, and so for some people it just never, they can never get over. It's something for life. I mean, I would never ever forget that. That was my first pregnancy. But it's just certain things, like me, you know, believing in God, and things happen for a reason, and He makes no mistakes. And the support of family and friends and everything like that, and all that just helped me get over, I'm not get over it, but feel better about it. And it's just, I just believe it just wasn't my time to have that baby. And I even feel that spirit that was in that body that didn't carry on inside of me, it's like that spirit is with God right now, and whenever it's my turn to have a child, that spirit will return to me. So that's the way I feel about it. Like, my baby is in heaven right now still with the Lord, and one day they'll return to me when it's right. And today I actually found out that one of my friends had a miscarriage today. Well, it wasn't actually today, but I just found out today that she had a miscarriage. And I really feel bad for her. I really do. I mean, she was a whole lot farther along than I was. I think she was about 11 weeks, and I was six weeks when I I think I was about 6 weeks. I'm not sure. And I asked her sister, because she didn't actually tell me, but her sister told me. I asked her how it happened. She told me that stress, and her sister, the one that told me she had a miscarriage, actually had a miscarriage too. But she's out child now though. But she had a miscarriage, and for the same reason was stress. And knowing me, I was stressed out when I was pregnant. I'm stressed out now. I've been stressed out like for years. I mainly want to make this video to share my feelings, my experience with my miscarriage, and that time does heal pain. You have to give it time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in one day. And you really do. I mean, at first you probably want to be alone, but after a while, time will heal. You'll get through it, and you can try again. Just give your body time to heal, but your mind and your body time to heal before you try again. But that was my experience.
I haven't thought about this in a while. It's been almost 10 years later. I still feel that pain. I still wish I could have had that child. Having that miscarriage, even having kids after that miscarriage. I got pregnant like 4 months after the miscarriage. I've learned a lot. I've learned who my real friends are. There's people that I was friends with and was really close to, was friends with for so many years, and they weren't there for me when I had my miscarriage. They didn't say anything. Some people didn't even say a word to me, knowing I had a miscarriage, and all they could say was they didn't know what to say. Sorry for your loss. Because there are people, that's another thing, there is people that say the wrong stuff. My mama will be one of them. She said something that made me feel horrible, actually. She don't even know it made me feel horrible, but I had one before I even knew I had a miscarriage. I was rearranging my room, the furniture in my room, moving a dresser. My mama told me to not to do that. She said not to do it. I guess it was heavy or something. So I stopped. But after the miscarriage, she pretty much was saying that probably caused it. That it pretty much like it was my fault. That's the impression I got out of what she was saying to me about that. She was saying, made me just feel like it was my fault. Like I did something to make me have that miscarriage. So that, and me not having my friends there, I did have people who, like associates. I'm gonna say associates, people like on Facebook, on social media that I don't talk to in person, that I'm not close to, but they keep tabs on me, like how like how pretty much like how y'all are. Y'all keep tabs on me or whatever because you're subscribed to me. That was there way more than the people that I'm close to, and it's crazy. And that's this kind of stuff I learned after having my miscarriage, is you find out a lot of stuff when you have kids. When you have something like a tragedy, I guess that's the word, tragedy, happen to you in life. I don't know if that's the word I should have used, but something big like that means a lot to you, and you don't have somebody there to, support you or whatever. I mean, it's crazy. And but when I had got pregnant with Kobe, that was one of the first things I asked my doctor was about, cause I already knew you weren't supposed to lift heavy stuff as a pregnant person. But with my very first pregnancy that I lost, I didn't think, since I was shorter, I thought it was okay. So when I got pregnant second time with Kobe, I did ask my doctor. I said, at what point can I stop lifting heavy stuff, or as soon as I find I'm pregnant, do I stop lifting heavy stuff? And they said after 12 weeks, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause like in the video I said it was about 6 weeks when I lost my child. I wasn't showing her anything. Like, I was so early into my pregnancy. That didn't have anything to do with it. It's pretty much what the doctor was saying. And I was like, why did my mama say that? Like, it made me feel so bad when she said that. So that didn't have anything to do with it. I honestly, to this day, I feel like, but what had happened, I feel like it was caused by stress. I'm not sure what I was going through at the time, but I really feel like it was stress. Or it could have it's just something that just happens. It's just a chemical reaction just didn't, I mean, I don't know. It's just something that just happens randomly. I don't think it's something you did. Your body wasn't right. You're not, something like that. Some of those factors can be the reason for some people's miscarriages, but it's not all miscarriages. Some miscarriages just happen. It's something random.